See, I told you last week, it's like mission impossible to find parking spot in Eastwood. Look at this, it's so packed. This is Sunday, but for us, nothing is impossible. It's like mission possible to find parking and then to find good food as well. Good day guys, welcome back to our channel, Nick and Helmi. So today we are back in Eastwood. Yep, I hope you guys enjoyed the Korean food tour in Eastwood. Now we are actually on the other side of the train station, but it feels like it's a different world. While everybody speaks Korean, on the other side, this side is like everything is Chinese. So people speak Mandarin, Cantonese, and all the shops, restaurants is like all Chinese and Hong Kong. So it's very interesting, and we're gonna take you to some of the food places that we always go because we loved it. And some of the places actually are recommended by my colleague who is Chinese, which is tastes delicious as well. So before we proceed to our food tour, we actually have exciting news. Yes, we launched a Patreon page. Oh my god. If you love to support us even more, you know, to see us eat even more, check out our Patreon in the description below because it will help us a lot. Alright, let's go now. So the difference between that side and this side is like over here is cash only. That's why I have to withdraw cash. And as you know, we actually never really ask for sponsorship, so everything that we ate is like self-funded.
For now.
For now.
You guys remember last week on the Korean episode, we went to Daejangkum, the Korean barbecue. There was a lot of banging. So we're gonna start off today's episode with a lot of bang. And so you know Eastwood is like barbecue meets heaven when it comes to the Chinese side. There is a lot of option, but we're gonna check out this one right behind me called BBQ One because you can sit down, but there is a lot of shops. We saw one called Wang barbecue and there was a lot of line. I wonder why Wang's famous. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll try it.
No, I've tried.
You've tried?
Yeah.
How was Wang's barbecue?
It's good.
It's good, right? Anyway, we're gonna try BBQ One now, and it's on Rose Street, this famous street that if you guys remember, just down the end there is the NAB Bank where there was a car that kind of went a little bit crazy there and knocked the bins down, but now everything's fixed. So yeah.
They got brand new rubbish bin.
So it's a very small restaurant, probably about 12 patrons max, and we're divided by this plastic cover to protect us. Of course, with the current condition everywhere around Eastwood, actually, there's a lot of barbecue restaurants. I have actually never tried BBQ One before. Have you tried this before, Helmi?
Oh, many times.
Oh, Helmi's been here. Okay, I've never tried, but I'm so keen. So I think we've got sort of the char siu there, crispy pork, and then some soya sauce chicken as well. Rice, that's all just gonna be just pure bliss right
And
there.
also free soup.
Yeah, when you go to a lot of Chinese restaurant, they do give you a free soup, so hey, I love my free stuff. All right, we're gonna start off with the soya chicken. Oh my god, look at that. That skin is glistening, just pure bliss. I can already tell this is gonna be super tender, flavorful as well. Let's try this. And that flavor had that kind of nice soya hit to it. Chicken is tender, cooked just right. What I like to do is to add the rice, some of the green onion, and the chicken together in just one big bite. Look at it. That fusion of taste is just beautiful. That really nice green onion mixed with all that garlic, very strong garlic flavor. And then you get that nice savory soya tenderness hit from that chicken. Beautiful. And the rice is steaming hot. Man, this is heaven right here. All right, again, that combination of that rice with all that green onion, with garlic as well. Got the roast pork and that skin on top. Oh my god. That's like a tower of heaven right there. That's just pure bliss. That crispiness, when the skin is pure crispy and crunchy. A bit of the chocolatey texture as well. That's kind of nice because it's got that smokiness flavor to it as well. Then when you bite into the meat, it's just wow, it's all that fat running around your mouth. Oh, so juicy and tender. All right, so now we've got the char siu. So everything else, like the roast pork, the soy chicken, they're all savory, kind of salty. But this is probably the one thing that balances everything together. Sweetness on this pork right here. Sweetness, again, that smokiness, that charcoal flavor, really, really nice. And this reminds me of like pork jerky, that kind of taste, that smokiness, that's actually really tender and beautiful.
So Nick is like roast pork kind of guy. I'm actually the char siu kind of girl. So which one are you, roast pork or char siu? This one is better.
So usually if you come to Eastwood, there is a section in Eastwood where there is a lot of kind of street food, almost like a night market here. But I think because of what's happening right now, a lot of the shops are closed now, which is kind of sad. Let's hope that by next year everything opens up again, fingers crossed. Because there's some fantastic food that I want to explore here. I haven't really touched this area yet in Eastwood.
Alright, so the next Chinese restaurant that we're gonna go is actually recommended by my colleague Shirley. Thank you so much. So she's actually Chinese and she loves this restaurant because it's like home cooked meal but you eat it outside. So I think if Chinese local recommend it, I think it's gonna be good. Okay, so first impression of the restaurant, it looks good. Like it's clean, it's new, and also it's like minimalistic design. They actually serve a lot of Shanghainese and also Chinese food. You know, with the Shanghai food, like you have to order the Xiao Long Bao and also the pan-fried buns, but we only order the Xiao Long Bao. Then I also order Dan Noodles and also the shredded pork with pancake. You can always order more, but for us it's just two of us and money issue. Okay, the service is so fast, everything is out at the same time. Now, first is Xiao Long Bao. Alright, I'm gonna bite a bit. Yeah, it's good. The soup is good. Alright, I'll put some vinegar on top as well. Where is it? There you go. Oh man, haven't eaten this for a long time. Okay, oops, it's dripping. Din Tai Fung used to be my favorite. Now I have new favorite. This one. It's really good. So inside is pork. You can always order the crab meat as well. So pork and crab meat, but that's more expensive. We ordered just the normal one with pork and it's really good. The skin is really soft and smooth and the soup inside is so juicy, it's so nice, and then you just need to put a little bit of vinegar. Perfect. Really good. Highly recommended. In every Chinese cuisine, in terms of the carbs, it's either rice or noodle, right? So we had rice previously on that barbecue pork, so I thought, okay, let's have noodle. That's why I ordered this Dan noodle. And I always love Dan noodle. It's not spicy at all. It looks intimidating, you know, it's like red, right? But it's actually not spicy. It's more like nutty flavor. So if you have nut allergy, maybe order something else. Anyway, let's try this. Okay, this noodle has been sitting here for a while because, you know, we take a lot of shots and we keep yapping and talking, but the noodle is still not overcooked at all. So it's perfectly cooked and it's still warm as well. In terms of the broth, the soup is really good. They have, this is more like peppery Sichuan kind of spice. It's not like this, you know, very spicy. Definitely the peanut taste is very dominant on this noodle.
Alright, so up next we got the shredded pork. Oh, this is insane. You can just see the mountains of pork right there. They got some cucumber, some onion, and then they give you this quite large serving of pancake. Look at that. There's layers of that. All right, you don't want to put too much meat or cucumber there, so you have enough room just to wrap it. There we go. Badly wrapped shredded pork right there, but you know, it's all about the taste, right? Here we go. Got that sweetness, kind of seafood hoisin sauce flavor, crunchy cucumber, really nice. This is kind of like a dish where you can just order it by itself and you're gonna be full because that wrap, it's a lot of carbs right there, but it's actually very filling. Alright, so we are here now in Hungry Paulie. Now, the owner of this restaurant is Arthur, and Arthur used to work in Mother's Shoe in the Sydney CBD Haymarket area for about 12 years, and now he ventured out and he kind of made his own. The name Hungry Paulie itself is actually dedicated to his late uncle, but he really wants to bring like authentic cuisine, Taiwanese cuisine to your doorstep, pretty much to our doorstep. So we are so keen to try it. We're gonna order the black pepper bun, we're gonna be ordering the low roof bun, a lot of the classic braised beef noodles. So we're just so keen to try it because it is so hard to find authentic Taiwanese food here in Sydney, and we hope this is gonna blow our mind. Suddenly everything is just out here on the table. It's insane how fast everything is. It's kind of like the Flash, but we're gonna start off with the beef noodle. It's a classic, something that I really love from Taipei. Their beef noodle is just so delicious, and man, this looks like it's gonna be delicious. I've tried some beef noodle here in Sydney and they're never up to the standard that I want them to be, just like in Taipei. This might be it. Let's give this a go. You see underneath that there's a lot of green onion. Look at that beef, that insane amount of beef. You can smell that aroma, that beefiness to the broth too. So definitely always gonna try the broth first. Oh, chili here, that beefy broth too. Very savory, very salty, love it. Now we're gonna try, of course, the beef, the braised beef right here.
That's kind of thick.
Oh,
Oh, but it looks so tender.
but it is so soft. Look at that. Oh. Just from the beef itself, I can already tell this is definitely the best beef noodle I've ever tasted in Sydney so far. Man, this is insane. Now we're gonna try a bit of the noodle there. Oh, that is comforting right there. Kind of chewy noodle, kind of bouncy too. And this little baby right here is the black pepper bun. Look how much sesame seed is it on top there. Oh my god, and the bread itself there, man, that is tough right there. But inside you've got that fatty pork and you've got the green onion. You look at inside, you can see the amount of black pepper, the amount of green onion, and just tons of that pork meat inside. Man, this is absolutely beautiful. I needed 4 bites just to open this because I don't have big mouth like Helmi. But that pepper hit, man, it's like an explosion of pepper hit. It's a lot of pepper, man.
Okay, so we got the 3 dishes here. So one is the oyster omelet. Look at that. It looks like it's swimming in the chili sauce. And then second is the low roof one. Oh my god, this is like super simple dish. So it's actually braised pork belly on the rice with some boiled egg and also the custard. Why is it custard? Oh my god, Helmi. Pickle. I've been thinking about dessert for the last few hours. So it's actually a pickle veggie. Wow, it's very sticky and so sticky. That's a lot of egg. And then look at this, it's actually quite healthy because there's veggie inside and oyster. So they normally use the small oyster. You can't really see, I guess. So definitely you can taste the oyster. And this sauce, it looks like chili, right? But it's sort of like a subtle tomato sauce with some oyster flavor. You know, it's not spicy at all. And the combination of oyster with the egg, it tastes really delicious. This is very famous in Taiwan. So if you go to Taiwan night market, almost every stall will have this oyster omelet. This is like maybe national dish after the Taiwan beef noodle, I guess. This is another classic Taiwanese dish, which is loru fan, which is braised pork belly on top of the rice. You know, if your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, even maybe your parents fail you, this one will never fail you. Like the pork is so tender and super juicy, and the sauce is like coating the rice, so you eat the pork with the rice. Oh my god. I think since I was a kid, I already ate this because my mom always cooked this. It's not too hard to make it, but it takes time. So every time I see this, appreciate the chef because it takes some time. Okay, so this is the rice roll, and it's like a staple dish for breakfast actually. This is a healthier version because it's like purple rice compared with white rice. Wow, did you hear the crunch? This is actually really good and it's kind of healthy. So it's sort of like the large size of sushi. So you got the pork floss inside, the pickled veggie, and also the youtiao, which is breadstick.
But if you just bite this and you bite the pickled veggie, it's actually very sour and tangy, and a lot of people will like that by itself. So that's why the combination that's perfect is to bite everything together, to bite the pork floss, that's kind of sweet and just porky in flavor, and then you've got that youtiao crunchiness, and then inside you've got the pickled veggie, and then you've got the purple rice. And now that combination is perfect because it's a subtle balance between everything.
Okay, so for dessert, I actually want to go to Coco because they have the passion fruit drink that we really like it.
Yep.
But then I saw this one. It's like sweet potato with taro balls in a hot pot as a dessert. I'm like, yep, drop that. I'm gonna try this. I'm too easy, you know? Like hot pot, bowls, dessert. I'm in.
That's right, balls in a hot pot.
Bowls in a hot pot. Okay, this place is called Black Bowl. It's sort of like meat fresh if you ever try. So they have the grass jelly, taro balls, sweet potato balls with some syrup or milk tea. And now we're gonna get the hot pot. Oh, I'm so happy. Like when I see that, I'm like, yes, snake, yes, yes, yes. Oh my god, look at that, guys. Ooh. I can really smell the milk tea. And I think this is warm, so you can eat it straight away. Alright, let's eat this. I got the yellow ball, which is, I think this is the sweet potato ball. The sweet potato is really nice. You can taste the sweet potato, which is really rare. Normally, if you go to, you know, like dessert place, you can't really taste the flavor of the sweet potato itself or the taro itself. But this one, you can taste it. So it's really nice. I actually want to try the grass jelly, but because apparently this place is Taiwan's #1 grass jelly. So we should try it. Oh my god, the grass jelly is so soft. You don't need to chew, it just goes straight down. I think I'm getting high from this boba hot pot. A lot of sugar, like. Okay guys, so if you don't want to order this hot pot, it's okay. This is just me being me. I just want to try the hot pot, right? But this one is literally extra large of bubble tea. You know, milk tea with some toppings like the boba, the balls, And you can always order normal size, whether it's hot or cold, and then you can have toppings like grass jelly, boba, or the taro balls, sweet potato balls. And I love this place because it's not too sweet. Remember, I don't put this sugar, so it's perfect.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching today's episode. As always, if you are brand new, we do weekly food and travel videos, so punch that like button, subscribe because it's free, and do check out our Patreon too.
Yes.
And we will see you guys next week. I am so full right now.
Food coma. But
gonna
you
go.
know, I still buy something for tomorrow's breakfast.
Helmi.